Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Ryan Grinnell. I wanted to introduce myself. I'm the chaplain for Faith RXD Austin, Texas chapter in the 512, the ATX. We want to welcome everybody that's in the city or around the surrounding area. Come check us out. We're a building organization, a building chapter. We meet at East Riverside Drive, CrossFit 2024. Shout out Jared Monday, Jamie Gunther. They opened it a few years ago. Let me give you a little bit of background about myself. This has actually been a year in the prayer room going on. Our chaplain had moved on before then. I was starting to go back to school, and it just wasn't a good time for me when I was asked earlier. And then finally this year rolled around. My wife and I are in a new season. We're in a new time of growth in our walks, in our life, in our marriage. And it was perfect God timing. We've been married for 20 years, married to my beautiful wife, Jill. We've got two boys, a 19-year-old and a 16-year-old. My 19-year-old is actually getting deployed in October. I'm super pumped for him. I'm an Air Force firefighter veteran. I've been a firefighter for 20 years. And for the 20 years that my wife and I have been married, we've been believers, we've been followers of Christ. However, about 3 years ago, we were on the verge of a divorce. I had a lot of pride, lust, addiction had kicked into my life. I owned a CrossFit gym at the time in West Texas, and that kind of added on top of everything. So we were on the brink of divorce, an arrest. A DWI arrest landed me on a jail cell floor, and I remember hearing God say, "Can you hear me now?" And I absolutely could. After that, my wife and I have been rebuilding our marriage, rebuilding our faith, rebuilding our trust, and it's been a solid 3 years of God moving and growing. He actually called us from that place in West Texas to move to Austin. A new job for me, a new job for my wife, and a new start pretty much. And I turned 40 last month, and I really feel it was pretty symbolic of the Israelites wandering in the wilderness for 40 years. They had a lot of learning to do. They had a lot of growth to have happen. And in this season that we've moved it into as the new chaplain, I feel like that was kind of one of those things where we've crossed the Jordan. And I really feel like this is a Jericho season in our life. Before before the Israelites took Jericho, they had a chance to really sit down, focus on everything, and really trust in God. Who takes a city without battling, without firing a shot, without pulling a sword? But they did, because God was in control. And we firmly believe that Austin is God's city, and we're bringing it to him from across the river. It's pretty symbolic. East Riverside Drive is just south of the river, and to get into the heart of downtown Austin, you got to cross the bridge and get into the city. And I believe that that's where we're going. So that's kind of how God's been working in our life, and kind of what brought us around to it, to being here as the chaplain of Faith RXD ATX chapter. We're excited. Everybody, we want to welcome everybody and invite everybody that wants to join us for faith, fitness, and throw down with some family. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for your time. Love y'all, and we will definitely be seeing you around. Thanks.